Superannuation is probably the most misunderstood financial asset most Australians will ever own. And that's not a criticism, it's genuinely confusing. The rules keep changing, it's locked away for decades, and it sits in the background of your life in a way that makes it easy to just not think about it. Here's the thing, for most people, super will be one of the largest assets they ever accumulate. And yet, it's often the one they've spent the least time on. So let's change that. I'm going to run through some of the most common super-related questions we get in first meetings, the ones that come up again and again, and give you some plain language context for each of them. The most common one is fragmentation. Multiple jobs over a career mean multiple super accounts. And a lot of people genuinely don't know how many they have or where they are. Each account has fees. Some have insurance attached that may or may not be relevant to your life right now. And the investment options in each one might be completely misaligned with where you actually want to invest your money. Consolidating them isn't always the right answer, but getting across what you own is always the right starting point. Contributions caps are another one that catches people out. There are annual limits on how much you can put into super, both from your pre-tax income and from your own after-tax savings. And exceeding those limits comes with tax consequences. Often people don't see them coming. There are also strategies like the carry forward rule or downsizer contributions if you've sold a family home that allow you to make larger contributions in certain circumstances. Most people don't know all the available options, which means they're probably leaving money on the table. We also hear a lot of skepticism around super itself, about whether it'll be there, whether the government will change the rules again, whether it's worth prioritising. That's understandable. The rules have changed repeatedly, but super still provides tax advantages that are genuinely hard to replicate outside it, particularly in accumulation phase. The key is not to let distrust of the system stop you from managing what's already in it well. And then there's the question of what happens when you actually want to access it. The conversion from accumulation to pension phase is where a lot of the real planning happens. Timing it well, managing the tax in the lead up, setting up the income stream in a way that works for your lifestyle. It's not complicated, but it absolutely requires a plan. If you've been in the set and forget camp with super, or if you're not entirely sure what you own, where it is, or what it's doing, this is worth taking seriously. It doesn't take long to get across, but the difference between a super strategy and no super strategy compounded over 10 to 20 years is genuinely significant. Book a discovery chat below. We'll start looking at the full picture together.